Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a magic review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another week of magic reviews. I review both the latest and the greatest. That's right. For you, I'm lucky. I am lucky enough to have magicians and magic houses send me product for free so that I can open up those boxes and tell you exactly what your $70 gets you. That's right, 70 bucks. This is Norisk from Chris Torrente and Magic Factory. This is borrowed ring to shoelace. Magician's shoelace, right? Yes. You're gonna borrow a ring, vanish it any way you like, okay? Any way you like. Shuttle pass. Probably the best method, right? If you're a coin magician, you can do this right now. Right now. You're gonna buy this, modify your slacks. I'll say slacks. Modify your slacks just a little bit. No sewing needed. No sewing needed, okay? If you have a pair of scissors, you can modify a pair of slacks. Instantly works. Dress shoes, probably, right? Nice shoes. And then their borrowed ring will appear all the way down there, tied onto your shoe with hardly any funny business. Now, this would be the time where I would open the box and tell you exactly what you get. If I showed it to you, it would be a handful of shoelaces and some doodads, right? Some doohickeys, some things you've never seen before. But you're gonna get brand new shoelaces, 2 black shoelaces, which means they're gonna go with dress shoelaces, right? Because the gimmick is also a black shoelace, all right? So you're replacing the 2 pairs or the 2 sets of shoelaces on your dress shoes, right? And then the gimmick will also match those shoelaces so that when your spectators look down and they look from the left to the right, obviously the shoelaces match. So you'll need to replace the shoelaces on your dress shoes. Let's talk about pants too. He says that you're looking for 2 things. Pants that have a little bit of wiggle room, okay? Because the ring is gonna travel on an elevator. Well, I'm using code words, it's not really. There's no elevator in your pants. It's gonna travel down the elevator from your pocket all the way down to your shoe, which means it has to be able to do that, okay? So skinny jeans or, you know, anything tight fitting or form fitting ain't gonna work. Plus, the cut of your pants should be that the leg goes down and rests over or on the knot of your tied shoe. So we call that the break sometimes. So the break needs to be in a place that kind of covers that area so that it's not, you don't see the ring just flop into place, okay? So there has to be a little bit of cover. But like I said, you'll be able to put this on easy. You're gonna wear a belt. I'll say that also. You're gonna wear a belt because part of the gimmick is attached to your belt, okay? And there's a second part of the gimmick that's the elevator part, and that's in your pocket. And that's why you're gonna need to make a little adjustment. But you're gonna do that with scissors. Like I said, you're not gonna have to take these to the shop and have a seamstress fix it. No, it's none of that. You don't have to do any of that. So is it what I thought? Let's put is it what I thought alongside is it well made? Okay, let's put those together because I'm gonna compare this to card to wallet. So it's done with a vanish that's similar to a coin vanish, but all you card to wallet guys are gonna recognize this instantly because it has a glide. That's what they're using. They're using a glide, and they're using a glide in a very genius way, okay? I won't tell you how the glide does what it does, but let's just say the same kind of guide that you would use to palm a card and make sure that it goes right into the right spot in a wallet, it's doing that. And then after that, gravity takes its work. You're just gonna reach in your pocket and you're doing a little bit of fumbling. So how hard is this, right? You're doing a little bit of fumbliness, a little bit, but not much. Your spectator shouldn't even know that the ring's gone at this point, right? They still think it's in this hand. You're just putting your hand in your pocket casually, or maybe you're going to get your Sharpie marker out to do a magic wand, right? You do wave the wand over it and make it go. Whatever you want. But there's just a tad bit of fumbliness. The more you practice it, the faster you'll get at it, okay? It's really just a dunk, 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 and boom, it travels. It's gone. And you'll feel it go all the way down and hit your shoe. You'll feel it. You'll know it worked, okay? There's no real chance of losing their ring, okay? That shouldn't happen, so you don't have to worry about it. I know some people are worried about borrowing something that's, priceless to someone. Yeah, you ask them when you take it. You're not going to say, "Is this your wedding ring? Is this your grandmother's wedding ring?" Like, just give me the Jostens school ring. There you go, great. Something cheap. So Super Bowl ring, yeah, I got it. Okay, something you see every day. So the ring should be fine. So the video is 21 minutes long. Comes in 2 languages. I watched it in English. It felt like it was an AI overdub, but it was still nice. It was a nice setting. He's going to give you an intro, talk to you about how it works. He's going to show you the gimmick working outside the pants and then inside the pants, which helps. And then there's just some closing thoughts. There's no routine, okay, and no real method on how to vanish the ring. He's just going to say, use your favorite method, a la shuttle pass. But he even says, you could use a gimmick if you wanted to vanish it. Use whatever you want. All it is the ring has to end up in the hand that you're going to use, right? So make sure you install the gimmick on the pant side of the hand that's going to end up retaining the ring. So if you do a French drop really fast, which hand does the ring end up in? The magic hand, right? That's the pocket that you need to install it on. Yeah. Don't go cutting holes in things if you're not ready to cut holes in. Angles wise, you should be able to do this surrounded, no angles, right? And not hard. Inspectability too, like you're gonna go down, you're gonna just unpull the bunny loop, right? The rabbit's ear out, and then the ring will just slide right off. You'll tuck that loop back in and hand them the ring. Just like that, easy. Easy. I couldn't believe how easy this was. I was shocked to see the tutorial was only 20 minutes long. I was like, really, for $70? Isn't this gonna be like some highfalutin fabricated thing, like a top it where you have to like do all these, sewing and adjusting and all? Nope. Easy. So easy and clean. It looks so good. Setup takes about 10 minutes because then you're going to learn how to adjust it. Oh, that's right. At the end of the video, he does show you how to adjust it for your pant length. There is that. And that's it. That is it. So positives, this is a great borrowed ring to shoelace. One of the best. Virtually slight free, virtually self-working, borrowed ring, ends up on your shoelace. The only thing I would say is you need to have black laces on your shoes and have pants that have a nice break over your shoelace and have them be somewhat loose-fitting pants. But otherwise, you're good. You're good. Good. Perfect. And if you want to be the kind of person that sticks black shoelaces on white sneakers, go for it. People do all kinds of weird things now. There's no need that this has to be what it is. And you could probably mod it after you look at it. You could probably say, oh, you know what? I want to do this with white shoelaces. You probably could get away with it if you knew how to modify this. I mean, just after looking at the parts, you'll figure it out. The gimmick itself is black, but nobody will ever see it because it's going to be in your pocket or attached to your belt loop. Okay, so nobody will ever see it. Negatives. The negatives were, in the demo, he's using black pants and a black gimmick. So it's really hard to see. Like, I didn't need the pants to be black. Like, he could have used any color. I would have used tan or white or something just to so there was some transition, on the screen. So that was difficult. It took me a little bit to kind of watch and say, oh, okay, now I see what he's doing. So there's that. Plus, like I said, there's no fleshed out routine. There's no fleshed out routine. There's no talk about how to vanish the ring. There's no live footage. It's just 20 minutes in the studio and then that's it. So be prepared that the video is going to be a little short and there's not a lot of hand holding, but awesome gimmick. 70 bucks, like I said, not found objects, not found objects. These were objects that were made for you to do this effect. So if you've been looking for a really good and really clean, but yet somewhat simple ring to shoelace, this might be your thing. Plus, like I said, if you're a coin magician, done. You should just get this. You probably know how to vanish a ring, right? And so, you know, this would give you another trick to do outside of coins, but still falls in the coin vanish category. So Chris Torrente has a brilliant gimmick and routine here. So not only is it called no risk, but I'm telling you, if you purchase it, there's no risk in you not liking it. You will like it. So Magi Factory is where I got mine. Big, huge thanks to them for allowing me to have it so I could do the review for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, and lastly, I would like to remind you that mine is not the only voice out there. When making a magic purchase, be sure to watch other review channels to get a well-rounded opinion. Please don't take my word for it. I am just one voice. There are plenty of other fantastic review channels out there, and you should be listening to all of them. I've included several of my favorite channels here, but I'm sure you know of a few others. Please do yourself a favor and subscribe and follow these talented people as well, so that you're always making the best purchase possible that fits your style and your character. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.